Welcome back. Welcome back, boys and girls. This is episode 18 of the Chalk Talk Vitality Fitness Podcast. I'm your host, Nate Lambert. Kyle Bernier to my right. Nate Agnew directly across from me. What's cooking in the kitchen, boys?
Not much, man, but this power bar is on point.
Is it actually like a branded power bar or is it a homemade power bar?
Beth Robinson from EvoFit made this.
Oh, yeah, she was the person that gave everybody, all those coaches, presents, except for me.
EvoFit coaches, dude.
I understand. I know.
You've never coached her.
I'm sorry, dude.
I know. I mean,
wait, I thought you were gonna start coaching EvoFit.
Oh, right.
That did not pan out.
Shadow classes.
Touchy subject, I guess.
And then everybody, there was no availability. I mean, I'm technically the cover guy, so I'm kind of like.
Do you want to cover some of mine when I go to South Africa?
We probably need to go run that by upstairs.
Let's talk. Let's me and you talk.
Let's get it.
We'll talk that through.
Okay.
No doubt.
In case you think we're looking extra glowing today, it's because producer Patrick hooked us up our light a little bit better, so we look a little bit more
shiny,
a little bit more fantastic on the camera. It's really showcasing Nate's facial hair this morning. But
Scruff McBuff.
So I want to get something out of the way. I've got some grievances to get out of the way first at Mr. Agnew. I feel like this story needs to be shared.
No.
Nate does a lot of pranks on me.
Just on Lane.
Quite frequently. For instance, this morning, this is a small one. I was on the phone with my dad in the kitchen. And if you're familiar with the song My Neck, My Back, I'm on the phone with my dad in the kitchen, and Nate walks in with that blaring on his phone and just charges me. And I have to mute my phone and run out of the room. I got pretty angry.
Do you know what song that is?
Yes.
That's great.
My neck, my back. You know what comes next. And
my feet and my
my feet and my toes.
my toes.
Oh,
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
that's great.
But-
I live for this stuff.
So last night I was coaching the 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock CrossFit classes.
This is great too. This is honestly pretty great.
It needs to be shared with the people.
Yeah.
And I text Nate because I just finished working out before the class starts, and I say, hey, man, I'm really thirsty. Like, I need some water. I'd really appreciate it. I'd love it forever if you give me some water. And he comes downstairs, and he's got a Charlotte Hornets cup with some ice in it, and it's, like, yellow. It's, like, got something mixed in it. And I'm like, dude, what'd you mix in here? And he goes, it's some aminos. And I was like, man, thank you so much. I was like, I just got done working out. I said, I really, really need something in my system. And he's like, yeah, no problem, dude. And I take a sip. I was like, is that pineapple? He goes, yeah, it's pineapple. And so he leaves me alone, and he comes back in like 30 minutes later. He's like, how you feeling, man? I was like, I feel really good. I was like, thank you so much. Like, those aminos like really settled me down after my workout. And he goes, well, those weren't aminos. He said that was a pre-workout packet that had 350 milligrams of caffeine in it. Oh my God. And so my legs immediately start itching and tingling, and my face starts to get like numb, and I can't look anybody in the eyes. My eyes are just bouncing everywhere.
That is like, hilarious.
And my stomach starts to like churn, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up because I haven't had anything to eat. And it just kept getting worse because when you take something like that, like the more
You got to get the energy out.
The more it gets into your bloodstream, it's just it just really took me for a ride. And so I get home and I sit down to eat dinner, and I'm starving, like I'm just ravished. And so I get like 16 ounces of filet mignon, like a whole pound of meat, and like 3 cups of rice. And I'm eating it so fast because my metabolism's like, let's go, let's get this work. And it's because of the caffeine, man. It wrecked me. And so I take like twice as much magnesium as I was supposed to try to go to sleep. And I slept okay, but waking up for a foundations at 6 a.m. this morning didn't really help. So I'm still feeling buzzed a little bit. But
that is so funny.
Yeah, I mean,
you wrecked your world.
Yeah. I mean, apparently, like with stuff like this, he said that I couldn't have survived with him in college. All the pranks that got pulled.
No, not a chance. Oh my God.
Is it just because I get butt hurt, or is it just like how I don't know how sensitive I am?
I mean, that's why. I mean, you know it by now. Like that's why it continues to happen. Is if I were to do it the very first time I did something to you, if you were just like, whatever, I probably would have stopped because it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
But then your reaction the first couple times, and even if you don't react, if you like decide to stop reacting now, I know eventually it's going to build up and you're going to react.
Did he ever like do anything to you when y'all lived together, like prank wise?
No, not really. No, I don't think so.
It's not funny. He gets scary, dude. He'll get mad. He'll get mad.
That's actually true. Like you'd like,
Yeah.
where are my keys, Nate? Where are my keys?
I really don't think I ever did.
No, I don't think any of us, either one of us, pranked each other ever.
It's gotta be like.
That's a smart move, though.
You gotta be sick. I mean, me and my buddies at college, like, it was pretty bad.
But like,
we would do some pretty bad stuff, like, to each other. I mean, like, really bad. But it's just, you're boys, you mess with each other.
Did you ever put like icy hot inside somebody's boxers and make them put it like?
No,
put it back
I'm
in their
trying to
drawer?
think of
That's a
some
good
of the
one,
stuff
though.
we
It's a
did.
really good
We
one.
did Steve one time. Could you imagine?
Yeah. DM us on Instagram if you want us to do that to Steve. 'Cause
Yeah.
He doesn't watch the podcast. Or
Let's take a poll.
Let's take.
Or
If we get at least one vote, yes, we'll do it.
Marty Albright's like, I'm on it.
Do it now.
It would either be like pranks or like really stupid dares.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Dares are fun. I like dares.
Not the ones we
Sounds
were
like a
doing.
lot of alcohol.
Ours were like, yeah, that was
Sounds
probably
like
involved.
alcohol
and then
related
a lot
dares.
of probably legal. Like we would have gotten in a lot of trouble
Still
if we
legal.
got caught.
Yeah.
Like stealing stop signs.
Like going in like Steven one time. What did he say? Shoot. But we were in the cafeteria, and he just stood up. I dared him something, and he stood up on the table. Everyone's in there, and I can't remember what he said, but he yelled it. And then every head turns. One time he dared me, I didn't even know what wasabi was. He was like, it's a little hot. I was like, all right. And it was like this much.
Oh!
And you ate it?
And he was like, just eat this one bite. And I was like, was it like, I had no idea what wasabi was. I was like, is that like avocado?
Dude,
or
that'll
something?
wreck your world right
And
there.
I took the whole thing. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I was like running around the Central is what it was called, the cafeteria.
It's probably why you hate hot stuff now.
Well, I also, when I was 16, my 16th birthday, we took the world's, it was a drop. It was the world's third hottest hot sauce or whatever. And we had just eaten Tsunami. You know Tsunami.
Oh, yeah.
We never went to Tsunami.
Whoa.
Did you?
I've been there, but not. I didn't
It's
go
good.
Not a huge fan.
But threw up for like, I mean, it was that to this day, definitely top 5 most painful things I've experienced as far as hotness.
Wow.
But yeah, we would prank each other pretty bad.
That'd be a good prank. A dangerous prank. But a good
Wasabi?
prank. Put a dash of the world's
That's how
hottest
it
hot
tastes,
sauce on
dude.
someone's food.
It was literally, they put it on the end of a toothpick. It was like kind of thick, like tar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put it on the end of a toothpick. And I saw my cousin take it. And what's funny is I was 16. My cousin was 18. The rest of us were 16. And we had to sign waivers. And I was like, I'm not 18. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. I was like, you got to be 18 to take this. And honestly, my cousin took it, put it in his mouth, and was walking around the store. And it was kind of like, you saw it was like painful.
Oh, it was like beef jerky outlet. wasn't it?
Yeah, the old one.
Old beef
And
jerky
I was like, oh, well, I mean, it's hot, but it's not too bad.
Oh,
And I took it and swallowed it immediately. He hadn't swallowed it yet. He just had it on his tongue.
Bro.
And immediately I was like, oh, like, when
it
I
just-
say immediately, I mean,
Yeah.
like, boom. And I was just like, oh, no.
And just
no,
put
no.
your stomach in.
It literally
twist
just
and-
feels like it's on fire. It was
That
just
is-
the most painful.
That's hilarious.
And it was a challenge. It was like a 10-minute challenge. Can't eat,
that's
can't
right,
drink
yeah.
anything, and if you throw up, you're out.
Did you make it?
No.
Wow.
One of us made it, and he ended up on the back end, really paying for it.
That
He
is
So
was-
he kept it down.
the only experience I have that's similar to that, and you were there, is when I took a shot, basically, of cayenne pepper.
Oh, ooh.
It was when I was doing a cleanse. I was doing this thing called a Nira
yeah.
cleanse.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you drank cayenne pepper mixed with lemon and maple syrup. You didn't eat for like 5 days.
Were we at the house?
Yeah, you guys, it was you and Michelle had just showed up after I'd done it, and we went to walk around where we were living, and I had just water and cayenne pepper sitting on my stomach, and I was in a lot of pain. It was bad.
I remember taking a sip of that stuff at the lake and thought I was going to throw up.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
Because it was water, lemons, maple in it?
Maple syrup.
Just a little bit of maple.
Yep, and then cayenne pepper. You're not supposed to put a lot of cayenne pepper, but me being
dude,
me,
I'm so
I was like,
mad.
more's better. And,
Yeah, because I remember when you were on that, you would get some of the yellows from Clean Juice downstairs whenever they were here.
It was so bad.
I haven't had caffeine like that from that pre-workout in easily like 6 months. I had a coffee when I was down in Texas, beginning of last month. I had a coffee when I was down there, but it's been Zevia's, it's been no coffee, it's been.
It's good. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, it's great, and so.
So does 350 milligrams.
So
Well, and on top of that, it doesn't have just caffeine in there. It's got other things in there to get you just
proprietary blends.
to get you riled up.
Yeah, and it's just And that's what it made me think about the old days whenever I was younger and started getting into training and some of the things that I would take as supplements.
Yeah, what's the hardest?
So
what's
the hardest thing
you've ever taken?
well, I'm a little bit of a cocaine man myself.
Just kidding.
I want to get the flavor right because
I remember when Jacked 4D was a thing.
whoa.
Jacked
remember
4D. Yep.
The thing that I love about supplements like this is the branding.
Yeah.
When you start to get into the things that are like Jack 4D, it's like there's like
pretty sure that
lava
stuff-
on the can and
Yeah, I'm almost positive that stuff. Like if you were taking Jacked 4D and someone drug tested you, you would fail the drug test. I'm pretty sure.
Which is, the reason that I didn't qualify for the compete at the CrossFit Games in 2016 was
You got
because
cycled, dude.
yeah, I got. Well, I didn't cycle off. It's just the fact that I didn't know that this pre-workout I was taking was on the banned substance list, and I'd already taken my spot through regionals and stuff like that. So I just
Well, you were kissing your girlfriend who was taking it too, and then
she
you got
was
tested. Got him.
I was super confused.
That's right.
It's what one of the it's.
I forget who did that.
It was.
I forget who claimed it.
It's an inside joke. No one gets
geez.
it. It was one of the females from the competitor side of CrossFit.
Emily Abbott.
Yeah, and she got tested, and she
That
said,
really happened?
Yeah, she said she was kissing her boyfriend who was taking something at the time, and it got in her system that way.
Is that that's not possible?
No, it's not. And even if it did get in her system, it would be.
Also, if you're not
Not
married,
near
you shouldn't
enough
be kissing. So what the
Yeah.
heck, man?
If you're holding hands, you're getting married.
Probably going to
Yeah,
That's my sixth grade teacher used to say.
That's another topic.
Shout
in
out
and
to
of
Terry.
itself.
But shout out to Terry Cross. But like I said, the first ever supplement I remember taking that was sports driven was C4 Icy Blue Raspberry.
Ooh, good
My
flavor.
stuff, man.
C4 potent too.
It's very potent. When you go 2 scoops on that thing,
That's why John
You
North had
went
a
two?
heart attack.
that is why
John North
had
would
a
pour
hard
that
time.
in espresso coffee.
No, he'd pour that in.
He would be, and then he went on a cardiac arrest.
Like a triple bypass.
Yeah,
That is insane.
he would do that every day, a couple
Oh, yeah.
times a day, 2 or 3 scoops. And
He's the dude that yells too, right? He's like,
yeah, he's
Shanko!
yeah,
right?
yeah, and then he almost,
If you need,
literally almost died.
If you need some, I don't even want to call it gym motivation, but if you just need to get hyped up, just YouTube John North yells and rants and just watch that whole
pretty good.
6-minute video. It'll put lightning in your veins.
A part of that makes me feel like he just did that, or does that for show.
I think it's 100%
I think it's who he
him.
is.
You think it's
I
100%
think it's who
him?
he
Yeah, I
is.
think that's who he
He's
is.
just a wild man. He's got a couple screws.
He's from
loose.
North Carolina.
He probably has a couple screws loose for sure, but I don't know. It's just so over the top when I watch that video.
Because whenever I started taking C4 whenever I first started training, and then I started doing CrossFit, and I quickly realized that taking pre-workout was a horrible idea for me before doing any type of conditioning work.
Yeah, it will mess your world up.
I didn't need to go in with a heart rate that was already 120. That's how Nate lives his life every day. Nate's resting heart rate's 120 beats per minute, and then he does CrossFit.
Yeah, he's an
Maybe not
anomaly.
anymore, but okay.
His heart rate deviation is 40 beats. He goes from 120 to 180, and that's about it.
Sleeping,
Yeah.
120. Running 800s with Kyle, 140. Just a slight little blip. Just a little blip.
Man, I was at a 155 resting. That was the highest it ever got.
Did you take C4? Or did you take pre-workouts?
No.
You never did?
I might have taken if I was at we got a buddy's house and they're like, I got some C4. I'd be like, all right, I'll take it.
I guess.
That's how you get addicted to drugs. Hey, I got some of this drugs. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. But
So BSN just came out with these protein cigarettes. You gotta try them.
protein cigarette.
Somebody needs to get on that. Forget the magnetized gymnastic straps idea. We need protein cigarette.
Best way to get aminos in inhalation.
yeah, I never took pre-workout. I didn't actually go buy it.
Now I remember whenever we started training together, we did you use BSN Synthesix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did.
That was the best tasting protein back in the day.
And it was mostly because I saw Froning was taking it.
Yeah, it was sponsored by BSN. I was like, wow.
Yeah, they got us on the
Synthesix and amino.
Mom, we gotta go to GNC again. I can't take this True Mass crap. It's not what Rich uses.
We went to GNC the other day to buy him some Amino X, and I haven't been inside a GNC in 5 years. And as soon as I walked in, it was just nostalgia.
Yeah.
Just the little gummies that they had at the counter.
Except I don't like when they talk to me. I don't like when anybody talks to me when we go out. Hey, can I help you with anything? No, just freaking leave me alone. I know what I'm here
No,
for.
I'm just looking. That's it.
That's
all
it.
you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
say.
really good to
I
say.
hate it.
But
I've made the mistake of asking the people who work there, like, can you tell me a little bit about this? And then they immediately have to come up with an answer, and you can tell they're trying to make up something, so they don't
Yeah.
actually know anything.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did I ask this person? I should have just Googled it. I don't
It's the
understand.
worst.
Is when I started thinking about talking about like supplements and stuff that we've taken in the past, I was reminded of that Instagram you pulled up of me with the 2 tubs of protein sitting on my shoulders. I weigh like $140 and
Nice.
still have a lot of hair and a huge head. When I went to the doctor that year for my physical, they told me that 80% of my body weight was in my head.
That's probably true.
That's probably true,
Metaphorically.
speaking. But like that was one of the worst things I ever took was that True Mass, and I don't know what filled it up, but it was one of those proteins, and this might be a little disgusting for some of our listeners, but I don't really care. Whenever you would take like the vanilla flavor, like my poop would be white.
Okay.
That's not good.
That's not good.
It wasn't good for me.
And no one gets the vanilla. The vanilla is gross.
I would
I
mix
love
and
vanilla.
match. I would go vanilla and chocolate.
I would choose vanilla over any other flavor ever.
All right,
I
well
think-
that's a little bit of a red flag for me. I like vanilla, but not the over any.
What's
other flavor.
crazy is some of these supplements now are getting into these like really elaborate flavors. Like there's the apple jacked and the like
Oh yeah.
The one I have there is called Rainbow Bites.
yeah, like rainbow sherbet.
yeah, hold on.
Like this can't be.
Yeah.
This is candy. This
Yeah.
isn't BCAAs.
At a certain point, we have to start realizing that the more flavorful it is,
It's
the
not-
worse it is for
yeah.
you, for sure. Because they're putting a bunch of fake ingredients in there and make it taste
That's
good.
why that green powder that drink Brents tastes like
That's
dog
it.
butt.
That's it. The
It's
Spartan,
pure.
Spartan Way. That's what it's called.
Spartan.
Way. I saw that they've been doing an excellent job with their social media Instagram.
Spartan Nutrition.
Spartan Nutrition, and they have. This is the company that's been like taking all the flavors like they have. Oh yeah, cinnamon toast
Yeah,
crunch,
yeah.
apple jacks,
Jacked Apples Way.
loopy fruits,
Loopy Fruits.
peanut
What?
butter cups. Telling you, man,
Peach
they
butter.
are getting it. I love it. I love the idea.
What does it say? Cinecrunch?
Yeah, like cinnamon toast crunch protein.
Just here's the problem. Just drink it. It doesn't matter what it tastes like. It's not supposed to be enjoyable. Just drink it.
I agree 100%.
It takes 4 seconds to just down it.
Yeah.
Do you know how many years it took me drinking crap protein, but it was clean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm a part of that opinion too.
Just stop it.
Yeah, if you, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Be a man, cause I'm a man.
God, it makes me so mad.
But I mean, I'm big on flavor.
But supplements are good to take.
This goes back to the Halo Top thing.
Don't bring this up again.
I agree.
Oh, Halo Top because it's cleaner.
It's dairy-free.
No, just freaking eat. Oh my gosh! If you want peanut butter cup protein, then just eat a Reese's. Don't try to justify it by saying, "Oh man, I found this on Instagram."
I think we found what Dave's passionate about.
This is.
Let's keep it rolling.
He's got his fire.
He
You
found,
know, it's.
Stupid people.
he found his fire.
I don't think there's anything wrong with me wanting to eat ice cream that fits my dietary preferences.
There is.
Okay, no,
100%.
there is nothing wrong
No,
with
okay,
that.
no, there's not.
Oh.
The problem is when it's referred to as healthy because it's dairy free.
Okay.
That's the big problem, to me.
Or even worse, in my opinion, Halo Top is way better than Breyers.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Absolutely
wholeheartedly.
not.
I disagree with that.
Or when people eat it, oh my gosh, this is so amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Like people with clean juice. Like, no, dude, it's avocado and spinach ground up
banana,
to a liquid. It is not good. Okay? Oreos are good. Doritos are good. An ice cold cherry Coke on a hot summer day is good.
And what's good about that too is it's unhealthy and you know it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
So there's no bullshit.
I think my favorite part is
Sorry,
you
excuse my
can
language.
say that word. We've said the word boobies on here.
We're
before.
grown men. You only want.
I think that Nate would rather lick car tires than drink one of the Clean Juice green cold pressed
Yeah,
juices.
absolutely not.
Yeah, the greens was hard to drink.
Dude, you just need to stop being a baby about it. Those weren't that bad. It just tastes like celery, which is not one of my least favorite. I don't know.
It's just water. Celery's water.
It is.
Well then let's
Scam.
let's dive into like what some good supplements people can take or what to look for.
Okay,
at least.
I'll talk about what I take. For me, on the vertical diet, I don't actually end up taking a lot of supplements because a lot of my micronutrients are handled by the foods that I eat.
No doubt.
But as far as no doubt.
You got that.
As far as like the only pills or things that I take, I take spirulina, It's just a healthy bacteria. I take vitamin D capsules or droplets because I don't spend a lot of time outside, and plus it's great for your immune system.
Some good drip right there.
That's that good drip. A little bit of drip drop. And then I do take Natural Calm. We've talked about Natural Calm on here before. Cut the check. Seriously, I take so much of that stuff. For the magnesium, so I can sleep a little bit better and take some inflammation out of my muscles and joints. And the last supplement or powder that I use is dextrose powder. Just simple sugar. Not really simple sugar, but I use dextrose powder in my post-workout drink, which is actually delicious.
It's not.
It's got orange juice in it.
Magically delicious.
It's not.
Lucky Charms is right.
This is basically a cereal podcast now.
It is.
We're talking about Apple Jacks and it's magically.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Now, what are you taking? Endurable, Paladone.
I plead the fifth. No, not taking any of that. Never have. Never will.
Just have to look up his forms online.
No, the only things that I'm taking right now are a carbohydrate supplement and
Drop the name on them.
Pro Carb Action by 10 Performance.
And they've actually cut the check to you, haven't they?
No.
They haven't cut the check?
No, I've tried to reach out to them a few times, but they're
beat up too.
they're just whatever. Anyways,
but
but what's great about that Pro Carb supplement is it's tapioca starch, tapioca powder, mixed with sweet potato powder, and it has arrowroot and stevia extract. Those 4 ingredients, which is amazing because they're all healthy ingredients.
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
Why?
How do you get the sweet potato powder? How do you do that?
Oh, I don't know. They ground it up or something.
Yeah,
I picture a sweet potato being ground up.
they basically dry it out and then they just put it in a blender and it's just. Yeah. There's guys.
Isn't there tapioca pudding?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Does it taste like sweet potato, or what does it taste like?
It tastes fine. I get the raspberry kind, so it's got a little bit of a raspberry flavor in there.
You're kind of a fruity guy.
A little bit of a fruity guy for sure.
It doesn't taste very good.
I'm not.
And it foams too much.
It does get really foamy.
Only thing I don't like about it is it's very fine. So as soon as you dip in and take it out, it'll go everywhere.
It just looks like there's cracked cocaine all over the kitchen.
Yeah, but I mixed that with some Clean protein is what they call it.
Okay.
But it's just a really clean protein supplement.
Still 10 Performance?
Still 10 Performance. I do that. And then some creatine as well. And that's literally it for my supplements.
I like
nothing else.
Aggie, what you got? Fam?
Not much. I don't really take a whole lot.
I know, that's one thing I was curious.
You got to tell them about the Cyto Gainer?
Yeah, well, I just take the Cyto Gainer because it's just...
Gains?
Unlike Lambert, I eat a good amount, but not probably enough. And so, you're talking at least 3,700 calories a day when you're training. Now, granted, that'll change now.
If we're not talking $4,000, I don't want to talk.
Not 4 bills. All right, well, we can touch 4 bills. We're going to tacos for life later. I'm gonna smack it. But yeah, so Jess actually said to get the Cyto Gainer. It's super clean. It's I think each serving.
I didn't know that she recommended that to you.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Each serving is 74 grams of carbs, 54 grams of protein.
The maltodextrin in it.
Yeah, and it's whatever that is, and it's 550 calories. So just quick and easy after a long or hard workout. And fish oil and
fish oil is a good one.
Amino acids and beta alanine. That's all I take.
Also, I forgot my other protein. Well, my protein replacement. I drank it on the last podcast actually. Huel.
Huel?
Yeah.
H?
Yeah, it's that. Jeez.
Why'd you?
Oh, you alright, man?
Yeah, those aminos were coming back up on me.
They're my aminos.
Yeah,
my shaker bottle.
Yeah, he's being a really nice guy.
So it's probably pre-workout again.
That's probably. What if he poured the aminos out and refilled the amino container with pre-workout? But it's a pea and I can't get over that. I just said the word pea.
I can't get over the
pea
fact
protein.
That you're drinking a pea protein.
Pea protein and plant-based protein that's just cleaner because it's non-dairy. Here I go again. I know.
Why is this guy on here, man?
I know, man. I just like to be able to breathe out of my nose and not be inflamed all the time.
I will say that's a fault of mine. When we were kids, no, I can't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm this loser's lactose intolerant. The guy can help it, but I'm just drink the milk. Just drink it. What's gonna happen?
No, some people really do have.
What do you drink with your cereal? Almond milk? Which I did as a child.
Oh my God.
I did for a little while as a child.
I've been drinking almond milk now. I like almond milk.
I like whole milk.
Whole milk.
Right out of the gallon.
All right, so to wrap up today's episode, we wanted to have a little bit of fun. we wanted to do for the first time ever. We wanted to do some member shout outs, and yeah,
I don't know.
You got the horn on you real quick? Yeah, that worked.
Come on, man.
So while Nate pulls up the horn, just to give us a little bit of juice. Maybe I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need more than that.
I picture like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So for our member shout outs this week, I just had a couple thoughts on ways that we could highlight members in our community for things that maybe not everybody acknowledges them for, because we only see them for an hour a day or maybe a couple times a week for an hour a day. So to start with my nominee for the week, I would like to nominate Franklin Holder for I Can Ride This Bike All Daggum Day, Athlete of the Week. If you have not followed Franklin Holder on Instagram,
Yeah.
I think his username is FE Holder on Instagram. I'm not going to bother showing anything specific. But Frank has something called the Insanity Series, where he basically just locks himself in his garage for basically 2 hours every Sunday and just goes back and forth between intervals on the bike and intervals on the rower. And he always posts the breakdown of the spreadsheet on Instagram. So if you haven't checked it out, please follow him on Instagram.
That is
like I
wild.
said, Franklin Holder is my nominee for I Can Ride This Bike All Daggum Day, Athlete of the Week.
All daggum day.
Kyle, who you got?
I would like to nominate Carol Valencia
Valencia, my girl.
for most likely to be your mom, Athlete of the Week.
What'd she do for you? She change your diapers?
Yeah, man. She is
okay.
just that. She is inspiring.
Oh man,
No,
she's your cheerleader.
Yeah,
She's your mama.
Not to be corny, but she's inspiring.
okay.
But she's also like, she'll make you just feel accepted and wanted.
nice, man.
She's a warm person.
And she made me some cookies. And I was like, man,
What? She made
yeah,
you cookies?
they're freaking good. too.
Carol, where's my cookies, girl?
Yeah, they're sitting like
Oh,
when I
that's
drive through, they're sitting right there in the passenger seat. So I just reach over and eat one.
You have a seatbelt around
What
her?
kind of cookies are they?
They're they've got like a chocolate kiss in the middle of them.
Oh.
I want to say they're sugar cookies, but,
Yeah.
but they got a little bit of like a peanut butter taste. She told me the name, I forget, but they're just freaking good.
I never liked when they had the kiss in the middle. I like the chips.
Yeah. And she asked me too. She's like, I was gonna make you some cookies, but I didn't know like if you eat that stuff. So if I bring some, we eat it. And I was like,
that's nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was awesome.
All right, Aggie.
I'll probably have to go with Kim Waddington.
Ooh,
Just she makes me laugh. That's the only
Interesting.
reason.
I believe it.
She's just funny. And her and Robert and Sarah always come to the 7 p.m. Evo Fit class. I coach that a lot, so they're just fun. They make the class fun.
Yeah.
So
They cut up with you and make you have a good time.
yeah, she's full of energy.
Yeah. Say Sarah's last name.
Glovier?
Glavier.
I don't think that's how you
It
say it.
is. It's French.
Who?
I talked to her about it because my last name is spelled. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be pronounced the same way.
It's actually Kyle Bernier.
So when she introduces herself, she says, "My name is Sarah Glovier."
She says Sarah Glover because it's easier. And she'll probably get mad at me to saying that because I'd say it to her and she'd be like, "Stop saying my name." Like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, she told me not to tell anyone ever.
Dude, she's gonna come after your neck, dude. She's gonna send her shooters after you.
Glavier.
They're good though, those three. But Kim's makes me laugh. She's
Kim
funny.
Waddington.
Yeah,
she
is funny.
said some
She's a
very,
trip.
very interesting things about her.
Slide
and-
on out.
Well, as Kyle's making his way out to do his PT session, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to episode 18. We'll check you back next week. Y'all be good now, you hear?